7 o'clock, a very good evening to you. Welcome to the second hour of News at Prime. I'm Tembekile Mkhototo. The Special Investigating Unit is weighing its options on whether to take action against former Eskom CEO André Ruyter. That's over a private investigation that he authorized into corruption at the utility. So during his tenure at Eskom, Ruyter got a private team to investigate alleged graft at the utility. The process, the SIU says, was flawed. Athi Mtongana spoke about this earlier with the SIU head Andy Mothibi in Cape Town.
Group CEO of Eskom was not authorized to do this. He did this out of his own. He did not inform the board. He collaborated with private sector companies to raise funds, and the funders, there's no one who's willing to disclose the funders, which in itself is fundamentally an issue for us. And that's why we are saying we really need to look at the legal framework so that this doesn't create a precedent that anyone, any CEO can now go out and get funding from non-disclosed funders, work with private sector companies to investigate state institutions. We believe that it's an undesirable precedent to set.
So are you going to take action against the former CEO?
We don't preclude that can be the possibility. We are going to consider what legal options are there, and we will look at the policies applicable at Eskom, any authority that was prevalent at the time. We will engage with the board, and we'll look and we'll take legal counsel in terms of the prejudice that could have been caused to Eskom. And yes, if there's a basis to take action, we will take action based on that.
Mr. Lees from the Democratic Alliance says it seems as though you're going for the messenger.
That question, I think, it really loses a point, so to speak. And again, in this regard, the assumption that we made, or that I made when I responded, was that the messenger is the group CEO. Let's assume the messenger is the group CEO. We are definitely not going against or pursuing the messenger in that sense, right? Because the question went further and said it looks like, we're rigorously pursuing the messenger here. Are we pursuing CEOs of other state entities, right? So, and the point that we wish to make is that it could be any CEO, right? It could be the former CEO, André Ruyter, or any other one in the same position. We would do the same, because we believe that any action taken, if you're a CEO of a state institution or a CEO of any corporate, there are rules and regulations. There's the rule of law that's applicable. You cannot go out and do your own things.